Good afternoon and welcome to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
This Christmas, give the gift of sight with a little help from Quartz Optical. Choose from the widest selection of fashionable and affordable frames with flexible payment plans available from 3 to 24 months. Schedule your appointment online today at www.quartzoptical.com and get a free gift with every frame plus lens purchase. Come enjoy our gift to you from Quartz Optical, where your eye exam is always free. All major insurance providers are accepted. Stay in store for details. Merry Christmas from Quartz Optical. Value you can see.
Welcome back to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene. With the increase in the homicide rate in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Commissioner of Police Enville Williams has assured the Vincentian public that more resources will be put into crime fighting in 2024. This assurance came from the police commissioner during his Christmas message to the nation. The Commissioner of Police said that while this has been a challenging year for the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force, there have also been successes. He said that more illicit firearms and ammunition was seized and or recovered during this period in comparison to the previous period. The Commissioner of Police, during his message, called for the unwavering support of the general public in order to reduce crime in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. He assured that members of the police force will never dodge their responsibility to protect and serve the people of this nation. The Major Crime Unit MCU of the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force, the RSVGPF, has launched an investigation into a deadly shooting incident that occurred in Edinburgh on Thursday, December 21st, 2023. According to preliminary investigations, at about 10:25 a.m., Dwayne Banfield, a 35-year-old laborer, and Alan Lewis, a 25-year-old laborer, both of Edinburgh, were walking along the Edinburgh Public Road towards Kingstown. On reaching the vicinity of 9 Steps, they were attacked by a masked assailant who fired several bullets from a gun at them. Both men sustained injuries to their bodies and were transported to the Milton Caton Memorial Hospital by the police for medical treatment. Banfield underwent surgery and later succumbed to his injuries. He was pronounced deceased at 4:40 p.m. by a medical practitioner. Still on the local scene, Ambassador Fiona Fan of the Republic of China on Taiwan, together with Minister of Education and National Reconciliation, the Honorable Curtis King, and Chief Education Officer Mrs. K. Martin Jack, handed over the first batch of Taiwan Bursary Scholarships 2023 to Vincentian students during a ceremony at the Community College on December 11, 2023. Minister of Education, the Honorable Curtis King, expressed his gratitude to Taiwan, especially on the continuous support from the Taiwan government on education cooperation with SVG, including the MOFA Taiwan Scholarship, ICDF Scholarship, and Bursary Scholarship, with the bursary touching upon primary, secondary, and tertiary school students. Ambassador Fiona Fan pointed out that this year, 524 Vincentian students from primary, secondary, and tertiary education and technical institutions are beneficiaries of the scholarship, among whom EC $320,600 will be divided. Since the start of the bursary in 1998, over 11,000 Vincentian students have benefited from it. On to news in the region. Trinidad and Tobago's Ministry of Education has announced the award of scholarships based on the results of the Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examinations CAPE 2023. In a statement on Thursday, TNT's Education Ministry noted the scholarships in the 10 cognate groups are awarded solely based on academic performance. It added for academic year 2022-2023, the Trinidadian government awarded 100 scholarships comprising 45 open and 55 additional scholarships based on the results of CAPE. It said 2 President's Medals will also be awarded. Trinidad's Ministry of Education added that of the 100 scholarships, 60% were awarded to female students, while 40% were awarded to male students. Barbados has recorded an increase in fires for the year 2023. As a result of this, Barbadian homeowners are being urged to take precautions this Yuletide season. According to Loop News, the Barbados Fire Service responded to 1,294 fires between the period January 10th to December 10th. Barbados' Chief Fire Officer Errol Maynard, in his Christmas message, said this was an increase when compared to 2022's figures of 949. Mr. Maynard said these numbers aren't just statistics, noting that they represent families affected and communities shattered. He called for Barbadians to come together as a nation to promote and encourage fire safety practices. On the international scene, the World Health Organization, the WHO, says that there is no functional hospital left in Gaza. The WHO has described the situation in Gaza as beyond catastrophic, with patients begging for food and water. The intergovernmental organization says this is due to a lack of fuel, staff, and supplies, as well as Israel's continued targeting of medical facilities. Our staff are running out of words to describe the beyond catastrophic situation facing remaining patients and health workers, said Richard Peepercorn, the WHO representative for the occupied Palestinian territory. According to Al Jazeera, only 9 out of 36 health facilities were partially functional in the whole of Gaza, according to the WHO. All of those facilities are concentrated in southern Gaza. Finally, in sports, Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta says it is important to look after fans as his club rejected involvement in the revised European Super League proposal. Arsenal were one of 12 clubs who joined the original ESL plan in 2021. On Thursday, the European Court of Justice said banning clubs from joining the ESL was unlawful, and a revamped league was proposed hours later. In 2021, 12 teams signed up to the breakaway ESL designed to rival UEFA competitions, but the project was widely condemned by fans, supporter groups, European domestic leagues, and even governments, leading to the collapse of the proposal within 72 hours. This has been WEFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 o'clock for WEFM's 3 p.m. news. WEFM's Midday News is brought to you with the kind compliments of Quartz, St. Vincent Limited.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, and you can find the season's best at Quartz. Get the best brands, best prices, and more. Save 25% on select items. Shop today with no cash and pay absolutely nothing until March 2024. Plus, stay protected for up to 4 years with Super Shield extended warranty. The season's best is at Quartz, bringing value home.